case of Tipu's fortress at Srirangapatnam, it's divided in the normal way between the commanders and the troops. But what happens in particular is that shortly afterwards, Clive's daughter-in-law, who is married then to Clive's son, the governor of Madras, goes on a tour of the conquered territories of Mysore and is able to buy, often from common soldiers, extremely expensive items of loot. For example, this gorgeous jeweled head of a tiger, which is part of Tipu's throne. The throne itself is broken up in 1799, but Clive's daughter-in-law is able to buy items, and quite a lot of Tipu's loot, ironically, ends up at the same place where the loot of Suraj Dowla's palace in Murshidabad ends up, which is the Clive's house, now Powis Castle in England. There is a jeweled tiger head, which is sitting there, taken in 1799, bought by Clive's daughter-in-law. There is Tipu's campaign tent. And we've seen on the art markets in recent years several items of that loot being sold off by the descendants of Clive's family. And I know for a fact that 2 beautiful pieces from that loot have ended up in the new Museum of Islamic Art in Qatar within the last 10 years.
There was a room, the music room. When that was raided, they found a tiger which has its teeth sunk into the neck of an Englishman, a reclining Englishman, a struggling Englishman. And you also had, you could rotate a wheel and make music come out of it. The point that he built that musical instrument in the form of an Indian tiger, a Mysore tiger, attacking an Englishman in an English army uniform, meant that Tipu knew the symbolism of that thing. If I were in power, I would do everything to get these symbols back.
The death of Tipu Sultan, the king of Mysore, was celebrated with the declaration of a public holiday in Britain. His 12 sons and relatives, a group of about 300 people, were sent to Kolkata so as to prevent the family from becoming a rallying point of revolt against the British rule. With Tipu gone, the last hurdle to the colonial conquest of southern India was removed. Bengal they had already conquered, so now the British could concentrate on the mighty Marathas and the Sikh Empire.